As you start to listen, maybe you'll notice how certain thoughts, they begin to soften, how certain ideas find a new rhythm within you, almost as if they're always there, just waiting to reconnect, waiting to realign, because they've known all along exactly how to bring you back to this place of wholeness. What if everything you ever needed was already inside you, hidden in plain sight, locked away, but only because it was waiting for the right moment to unfold? And what if this moment, right now, was exactly that moment? The moment when the different parts of you, those scattered pieces of identity, those fragmented roles could come together again. Not to compete, not to battle, but to collaborate, to harmonize. Because after all, isn't that what life really is? A collaboration between all the different aspects of who you are. Your thoughts and feelings, your logic and intuition, your past and your future, all blending, all merging into something far more powerful than any single part on its own. It's funny, isn't it? How easy it is to forget that. To get caught in the patterns of stress, of tension, of constantly adjusting yourself for every situation, every person, every expectation. To shift so quickly from one role to another. Parent, partner, friend, professional. Do you hardly even notice the cracks forming between those roles? The tiny slivers of incongruence that widen with each passing day, until one day it's like you've lost the thread that connects it all together. But here's the thing, beneath the tension, beneath the roles and conflicts and the stories you've been telling yourself, there's always flow. Flow never disappears. It can be blocked, it can be diverted, but it never stops. And when you release those blocks, those suppressed emotions, those frozen patterns, the flow doesn't just return, it rushes back, stronger than ever before. It's a deep current that knows exactly where to take you. And once you're in it, everything becomes easier, smoother, more aligned. Your body knows this. It's always known. It speaks a language older than words, older than logic, and it speaks in symbols, in sensations, in symmetry. It shows you the truth in the way your shoulders hold tension, in the lines that trace across your face, in the way you stand or move and breathe. And with incongruence, the body reflects it, subtly at first, a tightness in the jaw, a furrowed brow, but over time, those small signs become more obvious, more permanent. Wrinkles that don't just mark time, but mark conflict. Asymmetry that whispers of unresolved emotions. A stiffness in the body that speaks of frozen energy, of stories you've carried for far too long. But you don't have to carry them anymore, because every wrinkle is just a story waiting to be rewritten. Every line on your face, every sensation in your body, it's simply a doorway back into flow, back into harmony, back into congruence. And isn't it interesting how the simplest shift can change everything? How a single breath, fully felt, can begin to unravel years of tension. It's as if your unconscious mind already knows exactly how to do this, already knows how to unwind, how to release, how to realign. Because the truth is, healing, it doesn't have to be hard. Transformation doesn't have to take over. Sometimes all it takes is permission. Permission to feel again, to trust again, to listen to the parts of you that you've ignored for far too long. And as you do, you may begin to notice something subtle but profound. A softening, a lightness, a warmth spreading through your body, through your mind. Your breath deepens, your shoulders relax, and somewhere inside, a door quietly opens. And through that door flows everything you've been waiting for. Congruence, it isn't about getting rid of parts of yourself. It's about bringing them into alignment. It's about letting each part have a choice. Not to drown out the others, but to create harmony. Because when you're congruent, something magical happens. Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, they all move in the same direction. They support each other. They amplify each other. And the world around you responds. People, they're drawn to you. Not because of what you say, but because of what you are. Because congruence is magnetic. It's irresistible. It's the unspoken language of authenticity and truth. And isn't that what we're really seeking? Not perfection, but wholeness. The return of that spark. that aliveness that's always been there, just waiting beneath the surface. The spark that makes your eyes light up, that makes your face glow, that makes you stand taller, breathe deeper, laugh more freely. Because when you're congruent, you don't just feel it, you radiate it. You radiate joy, you radiate beauty. Not the surface level kind of beauty, but the deep, undeniable kind. The kind that makes people stop and take notice. The kind that draws others in without effort, without pretense. The kind that comes from knowing deep in your bones that you are whole. You're aligned. You're exactly where you need to be. And as that congruence grows, as it deepens, you begin to remember. You remember what it feels like to trust yourself, to feel at home in your own skin, to move through the world with ease and grace and confidence. You remember you are the orchestra and the conductor and the song all at once. And the more you remember that, the more your unconscious mind takes over, gently realigning, softening, integrating, effortlessly restoring that balance. Until one day, without even thinking about it, you look in the mirror and see someone who's fully alive, someone who glows with an inner light, someone who's whole, radiant and free. And you realize that someone was always you.